Good evening, this is Dokumint Mike, and as you can see we are in dark mode because my screen is converted. I just thought, why not make a different one? Not everyone likes light mode, not everyone likes dark mode. Today I'm going to show you how checklists and process can kind of work in harmony together, in tandem. A checklist is literally tick to complete a task, and processes can be much more in depth. And I'll just show you very quickly how process templates can be created. So you create steps with a title, instructions, what sort of task it is it a manual task, is it approval, data capture or automation, is evidence required to complete this step, and how many pieces of evidence, maybe you've got multiple steps within this one step that need separate bits of evidence. You can set no due date or fixed due date, or a relative from run start, 1 days or weeks. And you can also have dependent steps, so you have to complete a step before the next step is able to be completed. And that's how you create processes. If we go back to our organizations, so the way that these can work together is, as an example, is user offboarding. So let's go to our contacts. Contacts can be pulled in from 365, from your PSA, any other connected entities, or manually added into Dokumint itself. So let's say that Marcus is going to leave us, or leave your customer. And we have an offboarding section. And what Dokumint does, it scans the system and flags any potential issues. And we've got one issue here, that Marcus is the web admin, which means he's got the admin login for the company's website. So that's something that may not always be picked up on a standard user lever. So let's start the offboarding checklist. And go straight into the lever procedure, and obviously these can be customized per customer. And what we're going to do is just quickly whiz through and complete these steps. Like that. And now we've completed this checklist, we get a user offboarding mailbox cleardown process that's been created for 90 days time. And that is set within the checklist. So you can do follow-up processes. And this one, at the end of 90 days, you'll get an alert to say this process needs to run. You'll get an email or a message in your inbox. And this one is check retention policy. Just make sure that, from a legal standpoint, you're allowed to delete the mailbox. Check the authorization to remove. Let's just double check with the customer or a manager to make sure that that mailbox can be removed. And you can just put the evidence in of who you spoke to and got authorization from. And then remove mailbox. This is a scheduled one, so if you try and complete these tasks now, it will complain at you. And that, in a nutshell, is how you can sort of use process follow-ups to checklists, just to make your sort of admin follow-up tasks a lot easier. Hopefully that will be of use. There are going to be other videos on processes and checklists, so you can check those out when they're uploaded. Thank you very much.